Welcome to the National Constitution Center. This is the only institution in America chartered by Congress to disseminate information about the U.S. Constitution on a nonpartisan basis. And to achieve this inspiring mission, we have three goals. We're the Museum of We the People, we're America's Town Hall, and we're the National Center for Civic Education. As the Museum of We the People, we are transformed by the opening of our new gallery displaying one of the 12 original copies of the Bill of Rights. This is the first time in 200 years that an original copy of the Bill of Rights has returned to Philadelphia, and we're displaying it along with rare copies of the Declaration of Independence and the first public printing of the Constitution. The copy of the Declaration of Independence that you'll see at the National Constitution Center is called the Stone Declaration, and it arose from the fact that in the 1820s, people were afraid that the original Declaration, the one you can see in the National Archives that John Hancock famously signed, was fading, so that the physical document was going to be lost. So President John Quincy Adams commissioned an engraver called Stone to make a faithful copy that would look even more pristine and more like the original Declaration. Stone may have used a controversial copying technique that involved lifting with acid some of the ink from the original document so that he could copy the new one, which is bad news for the one that's in the National Archives, but very good news for people who come to the Constitution Center, because the Stone Declaration looks even more like that pristine document that was signed in Philadelphia. The copy of the Constitution that you'll see is called the Pennsylvania Packet. This is the first public printing of the Constitution, and it appeared in a newspaper called the Pennsylvania Packet that was printed on September 19th, 2 days after the actual Constitution was signed. It was 4 pence to buy this Pennsylvania Packet newspaper. It represented the first time that we the people of the United States saw the written document of the Constitution. At the National Constitution Center, we're displaying one of the 12 original surviving copies of the Bill of Rights. George Washington sent 13 copies of the Bill of Rights out to the original 13 states to be ratified, and 1 copy to the federal government. 12 of those original copies survive, 2 are unidentified, and we are displaying one of the 2 unidentified copies. And we tell the story of how the fundamental, natural, and unalienable rights that were promised in the Declaration were implicit in the Constitution and were spelled out in the Bill of Rights. But it took the Civil War, the bloodiest war in American history, and the constitutional amendments that war sparked to actually vindicate Jefferson's promise that all men are created equal. I hope you will come to see us in Philadelphia and experience the thrill of standing among the 3 founding documents, seeing them with your own eyes, and understanding the relationship between them. It is one of the highest privileges and also responsibilities of citizenship to educate ourselves about the Constitution, and we are privileged to play a role in that education at the National Constitution Center.